What's going on, guys? It's Tracky here, and welcome back to another Texas Rangers fantasy draft franchise. Today we're taking on the 36-48 Arizona Diamondbacks, and we are currently sitting at 44-40, so we got a little interleague play here today in Texas. And before we get into the video, I know I said I was going to do a 400 subs setup video, but I'm going to wait till 500, so yeah, let's get into these lineups. John Jay, Scooter Gannett, Victor Martinez, Evan Gattis, Trumbo, Cody Ash, Nick Castellanos, Nick Hundley, and Jonathan Villar. So I decided to wait to 500 because we're already at 424 as I'm making this video. So that's really the only explanation. But anyway, Michael Pineda on the mound today. 10-4 with a 2.61 ERA, 16 games pitched, 110 and a third, 101 hits, 31 walks, and 108 strikeouts. And he is in contention with, I believe, CC Sabathia for the Cy Young right now. Anyway, we'll be starting the game off with John Jay here leading off, and Pineda is going to strike him out. We'll look over to third base, and it is confirmed that it's a strikeout. So, starts off the game pretty well. There's a scouting report. He's got a four-seamer, a slider, a cutter, a change, and a two-seamer. So, 93 to 97 with the four-seamer. But we'll go with the first hit of the game here, just a single to center. Just to Mike Trout, and here's going to be another one from Victor Martinez right back to center. So now we got runners on first and second with Evan Gattis up.
In the air toward right. That's pretty well hit. Up against the fence, and that ball is going to go. A home run for Gattis the other way.
So Evan Gattis goes the other way on us. You know, he's got some power, man. I'll tell you what. Obviously, since I played with the Houston Astros for my first, well, not first, for the several years that I've played in my road to the show now. Well, not several. It's only been like 3 or 4 years that I've played, but he was there for the first two or 3 years, and man, he had a lot of home runs while I was there. So that guy's got some power. He did go opposite field, which is a little odd, but, you know, nothing wrong with that at all for them, I guess. Anyway, our lineup is the same as usual. Rendon, Trout, Cruz, Fielder, Viciedo, Gomes, not going to say his name because I'll fuck it up, Randy Huff, and Javier Baez. So, the next video, because the next video is the All-Star game, the one after that will be, we'll have some changes in the lineup. So today we're taking on Gavin Floyd, who's off to a bit of a rough start with a 6.53 ERA. He's 1-8. So we wouldn't be able to see anything there on the bottom of the first, but Pineda in the top of the second is he's looking pretty good, even though he gave up the and I honestly kind of think that Viciedo probably should have had that. Maybe he only gives up 1 run instead of the 3. Because I feel like that run that was that would have probably moved up to third would have maybe been able to score. But anyway, it's over at this point. They got 3 runs. There's nothing we can do about it. So first hit of the game for us here comes with a center field hit, or a hit to center field, and Randy Huff will come up here with 2 outs, and well, he'll grant it to the third baseman, who will throw over to second. So that. Nothing really going for us yet. So Pineda still coming out here strong, throwing a little bit of high heat to Victor Martinez. And now Evan Gattis will not go deep this time. He'll strike out on a slider down and away. So Pineda has his stuff here. He just kind of got a little unlucky in the first inning. As you can see, he strikes out the side there. Martinez, Gattis, Trumbo. That's a pretty tough order to strike out. Well, maybe not, but they can do some damage. And moving on into the next inning here, so that's 4 strikeouts in 2 innings. And let's just add on to it another one for Pineda. As you can see, the offense still really hasn't done anything in the top of the 5th here. Nothing of note anyway. And here Pineda actually walks a guy. And speaking of strikeouts, Corey Kluber, you guys will see this on Thursday. Last night, he struck out 18. I don't know if you guys saw it. He went 8 innings with a 1-hitter and struck out 18. That's freaking crazy. Anyway, Javier Baez, my favorite guy, here. He actually gets a hit, only because the second baseman wasn't able to field it cleanly. So, Javier Baez on first for once. And Rendon will send this into right. And Javier Baez is going to keep running. And he's actually going to make it in there Maybe not because of the bad throw, but I don't know. I'm not 100% sure that he gets in there every time. So Mike Trout will come up here and he'll get an RBI. Baez will score, so the decision to go to third paid off because that was hit pretty hard, so he might have been thrown out the plate. But anyway, Cruz here will send this one back up the middle again. So Rendon actually held at third. I held him on accident, so luckily he was fast enough to be able to make it home. But yeah, so Viciedo up now. He's going to get his in. He's going to move Trout over to third. There will be a play at third here, but Mike Trout is out. So a little surprised by that one. I thought he made it. I thought it was deep enough, and I thought I could trust Trout's speed enough. But yeah, so that ends up being a mistake. We leave a runner in scoring position. You know, that still would have had 2 outs, so it probably would have just been better not to run there. And anyway, I don't even know what I did here. I always do this crap. I tried to throw it to first, or I thought second because I thought I maybe could get the lead runner, but I knew I couldn't, and I did it anyway. So now we got runners on first and second, and a good throw by Yan Gomes will get the guy at second. Well, the guy going to second. The other one does move up to third. I never see the guy going to third. I mean, I guess if there's a guy on first and second, I should know to throw to third, but I don't. But Pineda gets out of it anyway. So now Yan Gomes will be up, and I hit pretty well with Yan Gomes. I'm not going to lie. I'm actually starting to like him a lot. And this will be a ground rule double for him. So a nice little piece of hitting there. That did hang up for a long time. I thought it maybe had a chance to just barely get out. And this one's hit pretty well, too, by Randy Huff. Hit well enough to move Yan Gomes to third. This time Yan Gomes will make it into third. He won't get thrown out like Trout. Speaking of getting thrown out by third, I don't know if anybody saw the Alex Gordon play the other night. There was a hit and run. Shin-Shu Chu was running to third, and they threw him out. So I think it was him. Whoever it was. Anyway, we pinch hit A-Rod for Javier Baez, and here's a rip to left field, but it's not. It's just going to hang up, never drop. Some solid contact, but it just didn't drop. So anyway, Luke Gregerson's going to come in here to take things over for Pineda. Pineda did not give anything else up, so he will get the quality start because he did go 6 innings with 3 earned and a handful of strikeouts. So speaking of strikeouts, Gregerson's going to do just that. Now we'll have Mike Trout at the dish. And this just barely, like, another just play that's just not fielded cleanly. So that will bring Gavin Floyd's day to an end. A kind of bullcrap single for Trout there. We'll bring in Tony Cingrani to face Nelson Cruz. Not a good idea to bring a lefty in to face the Nelson Cruz power-hitting righty, but it wouldn't matter because Mike Trout's going to steal there and get caught, and then Cruz is going to strike out on a fastball high out of the zone. So I guess it paid off. So, as you can see, the common theme, we have 9 hits and we've only scored 2 runs, so that's not looking too great. But Luke Gregerson would come in for the next inning because he threw a pretty small amount of pitches. And he's going to give up I'm not sure if it was a leadoff double or not. Yeah, it was. And then this little swing bunt type thing. We'll move the runner over to third. So now Evan Gattis up, hoping to make... well, yeah, he's gonna get another RBI for his 4th RBI of the day. RBI single there. So Evan Gattis 2 for 3 today, I believe, and that'll bring Kelvin Herrera in, who's been in. This will be his 26th game. His ERA is pretty high, 3.11, but at the same time, it's not bad. I just don't. I like my relief pitchers to be just completely disgusting. So he comes in, he's going to walk a guy, so he's got guys on first and second now. 2 outs, just has to get 1 more, and this barely gets into left field. And what is he doing? Why is he not coming up charging to throw the ball home? I mean, the throw's offline anyway, but he I might throw this next week. Come on, man. And, I mean, here, it's hit slow, so he can't really do anything. At least he came up charging this time. I mean, you give that effort last time, you maybe gun the guy out, and then we're out of the inning, you know? But anyway, so we're struggling here in the top of the 8th, but Kelvin Herrera does finish the inning off. with his strikeout. So at this point, 7-2, jumping into the top of the 8th or something like that. We're going to bring Antonio Pistardo in. He's been really, really good this year. 2.04 ERA. Sorry, top of the 9th. So there's a strikeout. I meant to leave that hole at batting because it was 3 strikes and he was just done. So anyway, Randy Huff here, 1 out, bottom of the 9th. He's gonna get a single. This game is not over just yet. We're gonna come out here and we're gonna give some effort to win this game. So A-Rod did come in last time, and this time he's gonna take it into the left center gap, and that's gonna score Randy Huff from first. So A-Royd will be in there with an RBI double. So I don't think Javier Baez would have done that. So it pays off. Maybe not when we needed it to, but it eventually came. So Anthony Rendon up here with a runner on second, looking to get an RBI. And this is going to be chopped to the shortstop, who will make the throw over to first for an out. So now we have runner on third with 2 outs, and we're down 4 in the bottom of the 9th. Let's see what we can do. Trout's going to take this one to the opposite field into right field, and that will score A-Rod. So now Trout on first. We're not going to steal him, I don't think, although it wouldn't be a bad idea. But with Nelson Cruz up, we're going to let him hit, and he's going to go opposite field with this, and it's going to hit just to the left of the line. It will be fair. Trout is running, man. He's going to come home from first. The play's not really close. He's in there. He's in there pretty good. So Cruz with an RBI double. They're going to bring in Craig Kimbrell now for his 26th appearance of the year. He's got 22 saves to try to finish this off. Prince Fielder says, I'm not done. Let me get in here. So Nelson Cruz will come home now. So a lot of production this inning. If we could have just done this earlier, I mean, we wouldn't have to be in this situation. So that brings the game to 7-6. But we cannot continue the rally. Diane Vecino is going to ground out to the second baseman, and that will be the game. So we almost come back with a little rally there at the end. We score, 4 runs in the bottom of the 9th. Had we, maybe made some better choices earlier in the game, maybe we would have won that. But the pitching just wasn't good enough today. I mean, Pineda, he did give up 3 earned, but at the same time, that's all he gave up was in the first inning. After that, he was really, really good. If the bullpen is able to be lights out like they usually are, I mean, we win that game. But, getting a little tired of losing. I think this is about the 4th video in a row we've lost. I mean, I did raise the difficulty. Maybe I should go down. I don't know. Pineda goes 6 innings with 4 hits, 3 earned, 3 walks, and 11 strikeouts. So he definitely had a good day. He just was a bit off. Still had good stuff, though. So I'm assuming Evan Gattis, he'll be the player of the game. He's got 4 RBIs with that 1 home run. He's pretty much guaranteed to be the player of the game. But, yeah, guys, I'm not sure what else to say. Another tough loss. Next video will be the All-Star game, so make sure you come back tomorrow. And I'm going to go ahead and upload Saturday and Sunday, too, with this series, because I'm actually loving this series, and I'm getting a little burnt out on Road to the Show, to be honest. So, yeah, maybe we switch roles, and we get 4 videos of these a week, and maybe 3 of Road to the Show. I changed it up this week with a Fantasy Draft Franchise strategy. So, hope you guys enjoyed that. And my last Road to the Show video right now, as I'm making this, only has 17 views. So I don't know if it didn't send to your guys' sub boxes or what happened, but if you watched all the way through, go check that out. So, yeah, we lose 7-6 tonight, guys. Tough loss, but yeah. It's been Tracky, guys. I'll see you later. Peace.
At MLB The Show. The Diamondbacks are victorious here, 7-6. Good night from Arlington.